Hi everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today on the Culture Study, I'll be reacting to SHINee's Atmos. This is their brand new title track and comeback. A comeback within a year of their last comeback. Last time it was a single. This time we are back with another mini album of the same name of the title track. And excitingly so, I think this is going to be my first SHINee album that I'm actually checking out now as a fan. I really enjoyed the single, but over the past year, I have been doing a SHINee deep dive journey. Over the past couple of years, I have really fallen in love with Onu. He has been an artist that not only healed me, but also brought joy into my life again. And I have now seen him live twice. He's become an artist where it's like, no matter how much money I have or don't have, no matter how good or bad the seats are or how far away from the stage it is, like, he is an artist I have to go see every time he's in town. Like, he became that very quickly the moment I saw him the first time. So I can't wait to see him again the third time. Already anticipating and waiting for it. But in the meantime, I have been enjoying my SHINee deep dive discography journey. And most recently, I checked out their Misconceptions of Us album, which was freaking mind-blowing. So it's going to be interesting jumping from like music from back then, from the Misconceptions of Us era, to whatever they have in store for us with the Atmos album. Before we get into the music video reaction, let me just do a quick plug. In fact, for those SHINee reactions, if you're a shower, I actually have a ton of SHINee listening parties on our Patreon. I have checked out all of Onu's stuff, as well as all of Chonghyun's stuff. Taemin, I've just been following over his career as it is. Same with Key. And I've been doing a deep dive journey for SHINee's discography from their first album, checking out every single one up until now, the Misconceptions of Us album. And in July, I will also be doing a reaction for our first concert. We're going to be doing SHINee World 1 and then following up with SHINee World 2. So come on by. It's going to be an exciting time. I'm also going to be reacting to the Atmos album this month. So stay tuned. We have a calendar on our Patreon. You can go check it out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out this video for Atmos. You know what? Before we check this out, let me Google what Atmos actually means. I think it's a word that is always in my lexicon, but I don't actually know what this word means. I only like associate it with Dolby Atmos and kind of always assumed it was just like part of their name. All right, so Atmos is apparently slang for atmosphere, which, okay, I know what atmosphere is, referring to either the air surrounding a planet or the general mood and vibe of a space. Ooh, so, okay, wait a minute. That's not what I was expecting. After poet artist, I thought we'd be getting something, I don't know, bright and poppy, but this might be vibey instead. Ooh, I love SHINee's vibey stuff. I like View in particular, I really enjoyed. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yeah! Oh, it's got actually some light house influences. Oh, it's not light at all, baby. I think they're doing a house song. Oh my God. I love how it was building up and then Onu just comes in and says, slow it down. And the song literally slows it down. So. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to this music video at all. Let me vibe and then I'll watch it again. Like, why is there a stag? I don't know. Wow, Mino singing the Atmos opening chorus line is so haunting. Oh my god. Oh fuck, this song is so good. Wow, the electronic instruments are crazy. Oh my god. Oh no, holy shit. Whoa. Oh my god, I gotta cry. Shit's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. This shit's so good. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me regain my composure, please. Oof. I think I'm just realizing I think it's my first SHINee comeback. Like, that's my first real SHINee comeback. And I think that's so exciting because I think Poet Artist, it felt like a single. It didn't feel like a comeback, right? And also I found the song really healing, but back when I reacted to it when that was coming out, Poet Artist in particular, I was just coming out of the hospital. I'd gone through this whole like blood disease thing. I'm okay now, but I was very weak, and I just found the song very healing rather than being like hyped about it even. So I think it meant something different to me. This is I think also, like, back then I hadn't broached the SHINee discography either. I only just started breaching the SHINee discography late last year. I think back then I was maybe in like still the Onu listening party time, or I was maybe in the Jonghyun phase or the Mino phase. So like now I'm like at least like 5-6 SHINee albums in deep, and have a deeper understanding and appreciation of SHINee than I ever did before. So the thing is, like, back then when I was coming up, I've been listening to K-pop since I was a wee little lad, but SHINee was a group that, other than like Replay and View, I kind of didn't really listen to SHINee. But it was nothing really against SHINee. I, especially for my taste at the time, was not really into SM music. It was like super robotic. It was like future. It was like very futurist pop, and I was not really into like SHINee, FX, EXO, Red Velvet. I got into those groups way later on. I think you guys will have like literally witnessed I really fell in love with Red Velvet like during like their Red Flavor era. Like, I got into SM groups way later on. I got into EXO with Monster and Universe and stuff like that. And so SHINee is probably the latest one. And I got into all the solos first. And I think it almost feels like my whole life has been leading up to this, because it really took 10 years. This year marks my 10th year here on YouTube. 10 years of reacting to K-pop and thinking about K-pop more critically and listening to K-pop music more critically. In those 10 years of doing just hundreds of listening parties, to come back to SHINee and realize how timeless a lot of their music is. Like, this shit was released in like, the 2010s and 2013s and 2015s, and it's so timeless and still stands the test of time, and it is even still better, or is the gold standard for K-pop music right now. And I feel like, and realizing like, oh my god, SHINee is so much of the blueprint of a lot of what modern K-pop really is. And a lot of groups really just only either copied SHINee or just carried on the torch. And so kind of realizing all of that, I especially really realized that on my most recent Misconceptions of Us deep dive listening party. I literally released that in May. And that was such a mind-blowing album because I realized, oh my god, almost every K-pop group, like, and so many idols, especially those who idolize SHINee, I see now why they sing the way they do, what they model their energy and like their vocal style after. And it was this mind-blowing experience. And to come to this, Atmos is incredible because I don't think I've ever like truly appreciated how fucking awesome a SHINee comeback is. Like, I had a SHINee comeback back then with Hard a few years ago, and that was the first time. But I wasn't even a SHINee fan back then. I was just like the first time where I like really liked a SHINee title track, and then I listened to the album, and the Hard album was kind of the one that kind of blew my mind, and I was like, "Whoa, this album's incredible." And it only took like still several years then getting into Onu to get here. Atmos is incredible. There's been so many house entries into K-pop this year. I think we can really credit that definitely to another SM artist, Hearts to Hearts. I feel like with their release last year, and then followed up with Rude, I think has really just like them, and let's also credit TXT's I'll see you there tomorrow. I feel like those songs charting really kind of rejuvenated the house genre back into K-pop, and it's been a very EDM filled year, and I feel like, wow, no one does it better than SHINee. Like, no one does it better than SHINee. Like, God, it's so. It's gonna come down to personal taste, okay? It's gonna come down to personal taste. But what I love about house music, like, there's various different genres, but I really love this type of house music, the one that feels refreshing. It feels free. It feels like if this was playing at the club, I would not even need to be drunk to feel that kind of high euphoria. Like, it feels euphoric. House music that feels euphoric, I think, is really something special. Like, stuff like Rude is insanely catchy, for sure. I'll see you there tomorrow is very refreshing, for sure. But I think this sense of like this euphoric high, this almost like festival like feeling, is really my favorite type of house music in K-pop. And I feel like, god damn, SHINee, especially with their vocals, and my god, the way those high notes peak in this song, especially Onu. Oh my god, like the way Onu hits those high notes in this song is literally, it's literally out of this world. And so I love this song so much. This song, I think, even on one listen, is straight 11 out of 10. It's like one of my favorite SHINee songs. One of my favorite SHINee songs was View and Good Evening. I think this is in competition with Good Evening. I think Good Evening is like probably one of my favorite SHINee songs. but I think this is in competition with Good Evening. And the vibes are too different, so it's kind of hard to even really compare them because Good Evening is a little bit more quiet and it's a little bit more like down there, you know? But and this is more like up there, but I feel like in terms of like the affectionate love, both of them are kind of very similar. Like at this point in their career, SHINee really could be, I don't want to say phoning it in, but they really could just be like, hey, like it's been 20 years, you know, just here's a single, you know, like buy our album or not, or this is for the fans. What I like about SHINee, what I love about SHINee, and this is what I said in the Misconceptions of Us album, is what makes their K-pop music stand out compared to any other K-pop group is they they motherfucking try. Like Onu sings at the top of his lungs, right? Key shoots his voice like a gun. Like SHINee is a group that is frankly not half-assed. And with at this point in their legacy, they really could just put out like a basic ass song and I think it would do well. Or like they could just put out a good song, a great song. They shoot for the stars, it feels like every time. Hard, like looking back now, like from Hard to even Poet Artist and now Atmos, they really do not need to be trying this hard this late in their career, right? They could be sitting on their laurels. But the fact that they're not, really, I think one is so respectful to their fans. I feel like is one thing for especially like people who are like long-term showers. You know, I'm not a long-term shower. I am a baby shower. Like it's only been a year that I've been getting into SHINee music, but I already see from the perspective of like as a K-pop fan, like wow, I hope that the groups that I stand, like whether it's 17 or Triple S, I hope that when they're like in their 20th year anniversary, that they're not just putting out just like a thank you song, they're still gunning for it. Like Atmos is a song that is just going for it and just so passionate and filled with so much enthusiasm and so much vigor. I can already tell this album is going to be fire as fuck. Like if this is the title track, and that's what title tracks should also mean. A title track should really signal the quality of an album. And Atmos is like this album is going to be fucking awesome. So, yeah. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Let's watch that again, and I will actually pay attention to the video this time, because why the fuck was Temin like on the road with a stag? I don't know, but we'll find out. All right. Sorry for like I don't know if that was a crash out or a crash in, but just went on a rampant SHINee tirade. And how can I not? This opening synth pattern is so fucking good. You are my savior and my scar. You got to check your engine lights, man. So something I'm noticing, I think, is kind of very big about Atmos is, I think, unlike something like Hard and Poet Artist, Atmos really feels like it's about the fans this time around. So I do know that blue, especially like that kind of like bluish green color, is like SHINee's representative color, even though I was like not a fan back then. I mean, it like their fandom color is kind of so iconic. Like, how could I not know that, right? As well as I think this keychain here in the beginning. Oh, it looks so good. That keychain, I believe that's supposed to be. I think if you flip this, it says 0525, which probably translates to May 25th, which I assume is going to be their debut slash their anniversary day, which, oh man, wow. Way to coincide. That is also my bias, SHINee from Triple S's birthday. That's awesome. Okay, let's get back to it. It's even present in the color grading. If you notice the blacks of the music video, you know the shadow, right? The shadow, the rim around the car, the shadow right here, the blue is ever present, even without having blue things in the shot. God, I love that part so much. Like, this song sounds like it's building up. And it sounds like it's building up to either a pre-chorus or a chorus, like a drop. But then that's what makes SHINee, I think, so fucking dope, is how operatic they feel, how larger than life their music can sound sometimes. Is the way Onu comes in right here and says, slow it down. And quite literally the beat and the drum pattern starts like skipping and tripping over itself. That's awesome. You came in like a light.
Atmos,
Okay. But before we get into this fire ass second part, I think I'm sort of understanding the intent of the music video, what the concept of it is, listening to the song. It says, slow it down. You came in like a light. You see the earbuds left behind. Also, love the transitions from for this music video. You've got Taemin's glasses broken on the ground, but you transition from the tunnel that Taemin is parked outside of into Mino in the tunnel. So then you transition like that. Then he drops the earbuds on the ground. And that's not a direct transition into key. In fact, it kind of skips over. It kind of like does try to match the shot with like the dangling keychain, which is a nice touch. But it actually matches with Onu's shot later right here. There's a shot where it's almost like they're crossing, their kind of elements are crossing over into each other. You see Taemin's glasses in Key's scene, and then you see Mino's earbuds in in Onu's scene. So then also the song is saying, you came in like a light, stay in this moment for life. And then you see what happened to Taemin. His car suddenly broke down, right? Got the check engine light on. What happens to Onu? He, like, I don't know, he fucking flips his bike and is like just flying in the air. The whole kind of thing about it is, so Atmos is about atmosphere, as we discussed with the definition, right? It's like the atmosphere around you, or like the dust around a planet, right? So they're kind of, I feel like, saying you, the fans, the showers, came into their life just almost suddenly. It's like almost like a disruption. It disrupted them. And so that's why Onu gets fucked up on the bike. He kind of like rolls over. Taemin's car breaks down suddenly. These are like symbolic gestures of that. So. Of course, the flowers are blue in line with our color scheme. It's crazy. And the way the keychains connect across the different scenes, So like again, also got like Key got just like bumped out of nowhere. Then you have Onu's flowers invading Mino's scene. They're like crossing over into each other suddenly. Why is there a stag? I don't know. I still don't know. So it's all about connection, the way they keep connecting into each other's shots. Someone picks up Onu when he falls. Is that representative of Shao's fans, or is that Temin running into a scene? Is that Key? Because I think Key is wearing something similar to that. It's kind of all meant to like they all represent each other and one another, and it's all about just the connection of the scenes and the way the fans came into their life. Now, this motherfucking part is fucking incredible. I think especially like, I think one of the things that before I became a SHINee fan, before his fucking solo album, oh my God, Mino's solo studio album is such a work of art. My God, Callback is incredible. That entire album is so fucking good. I really did not really understand Mino's like role. I think I always kind of chalked it up as like he's the rapper of the group, right? I did not really appreciate and understand how important of a vocal tone he is. I think especially because you have people like Temin whose voice sounds more ghostly on a song, so it like sticks out, and you have Onu and Key whose voices are much stronger and flashier, right? It's almost like Key's voice is like lightning and Onu's voice like booms like thunder. But the thing is, I never really appreciated, and it's like almost like Temin's voice is like this airy water. But I never really appreciated how much like Mino's voice grounds the group and how much he adds to sort of like the back and forth tension in the song. Like almost like he adds like, I feel like a sense of elasticity to a song. Like I feel like a song. So we never really, he hit the high note in the first chorus. But I feel like this song only gets stronger because in this second chorus, Mino leads the opening chorus line. And because he opens the opening chorus line, he does it deeper than, say, like someone Temin did, right? And so Temin started it here, let's say, at this kind of a boundary. And then, Key and Onu, like, I think it was actually Key and Mino. So Key and Mino then, like, shot it up here, right? So then in the second chorus, Mino starts the bass line here, and then Onu takes it even higher here. So then the second chorus, like the volume of the range of their voices sounds even bigger. And Mino's part just like brings chills, man. It just like brings chills to like everything, my brain, my arms, my skin, like just it's so good. Like his voice is so satisfying on this, especially on a house beat. But Temin hits the second chorus. I see. So Onu hits the third chorus. because of course you got to go the highest in the third chorus. That makes sense. Yeah. This sequence is so dreamy. Damn. I love this, I think, a little too much. I love this to a stupid amount. This is wow, that's wow. Just oh my god. It's so it's so rare to get this level of satisfaction and euphoria off of a song. I'm so satisfied. Wow. Oh my goodness. Of course, SHINee knocked it out of the park. Song's an 11 out of 10. Music video is very gorgeous. I think it's very wonderfully edited. I think especially keeping the color scheme, like they keep it like a monotone blue, but the way that they edit in all of these like very beautiful shots. Just to hop back real quick, like I think it's like some of these inserts are just like such a nice touch. Like this, like the shot of Key right here, not the dancing part, the part under like the fireworks. There's a shot of Mino, that shot right there of Mino, incredible. That shot of Onu right there, incredible. It's just incredible. It's incredible. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me and my reaction to SHINee's Atmos. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and my breakdown. I love it. My review of it's an 11 out of 10. Just truly understanding just the awe of SHINee, and just no one does it like SHINee. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hate to really push the plug, but seriously, one of the most meaningful like reactions that I have in my entire time on YouTube and Patreon, I feel like, is this SHINee deep dive discography journey. And it has been one of the most like musically important and emotionally and personally important reaction journeys I've ever done. So if you enjoyed this reaction, consider joining the Patreon. As I said, I do a pretty just deep reaction into all of Onu's discography and all of Jonghyun's discography, and we're doing SHINee right now. I've checked out everything from their debut album all the way until Misconceptions of Us, and taking a pause on the albums to react on the past albums to check out Atmos, and then also react to the SHINee World concert. So once I finish SHINee World, I think 1 and 2, I'm gonna resume the album journey again. There's a lot to check out there, but yeah, it's I don't know. I just want to say thank you to the SHINee fans and the showers, especially on my Patreon, who have really kind of pushed and guided this journey for me, and my journey into being a baby shower, because it has been like one of the most like profoundly intimate and healing experiences of my life. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. You don't have to join the Patreon if you don't want to, or you simply can't. You can always support the channel by simply liking the video down below. You can do that over here. You can check out my other reactions up in the upper hand corners. And if you like this reaction, you want to check out some others, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.